Hello everybody, in this guitar lesson I'm going to teach you to play the Buddy Holly song every day. I'll show you the chords, I'll show you a strumming pattern, I'll show you a simple way you can play it with your thumb and your index finger. We'll begin with the chords, put a capo on the first fret of your guitar to follow along. Now we can divide this song into verses and a bridge. We're going to start with the verse, and the verse begins with three simple chords: D major, G major and A major, and we're going to cycle through those three chords in that order: D to G to A. So it'll sound like this. Every day it's getting closer, and we repeat that: D to G to A again. Going faster than a roller coaster, and once more, love like yours must surely come mine. And now there's a little turnaround that'll sound like this. And that is D major to G major, back to D major, then to A7. Okay, now we're on to the second verse. That's going to be exactly the same as the first verse, except that the turnaround at the end will be different. So let's play through it till we get to the turnaround. Every day it's getting faster, everyone says go ahead and ask her. Love like ours must surely come mine. And here's the turnaround on verse 2. So that is D major to G major, and then just go back to D major and stick on it. And that takes us into the bridge, and we'll look at the chords for the bridge next. Now when we get to this bridge, this song, which started off as a lovely little 3-chord trick, produces a very clever chord progression, and it begins with G major. Every day seems a little longer, and then C major. Every way love's a little stronger, then F major. Come what may, do you ever long for? Then B flat major, true love from, and then A7, me, which takes us back into our verse. Every day. Anyway, let's go through those bridge chords once more, starting with G major. Every day seems a little longer, C major. Every way love's a little stronger, than F major. Come what may, do you ever long for? Then B flat. True love from, then A7, me. Now, I don't know if you find those chords easy or hard to remember, but the way that I've always tried to remember them myself is that until you get to the last chord change in that bridge, they move in fourths. Okay, so coming out of the verse ends on that little turnaround, doesn't it? Hey, 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 which uses the chord of D at the end there, D major. Now the first chord of the bridge is a G, which is 4 notes up from D, D, E, F, G. Every day love's a little stronger. Then we go from G to C. C is 4 chords up from G, G, A, B, C. Every way love's a little stronger. Then we go to F major, which guess what is 4 chords up from C, C, D, E, F. Come what may, do you ever long for? Then we go to B flat, and guess what, that's 4 chords up from F major, F, G, A, B flat. True love from, and then we go to our turnaround chord, which is A7, and that's not 4 chords up, but it takes us back to our original key. Me, and then we're back into the verse. Every day. So if you need to remember those chords, remember they're all major chords, apart from the 7th at the end, all straight major chords, and each one is a 4th above the last one, 4 notes above the last chord. That's the way to remember it. Now on the original Buddy Holly recording, there's no guitar, and therefore there's no strumming pattern we can copy from that version. But that's good really, because it means we can just have fun with this and make up our own strumming pattern. Now The one that I'm going to suggest, I'll demo it first for you, and it's going to sound like this. Okay, so what I'm playing there on the D major, I'm going to play down, 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 up, down. Then when I get to the G major, I'm going to play down, up, down, up. And then on the A major, I'm going to play down, up, down. So I'll go through that once more. On the D major, it's down, 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 up, down. On the G major, down, up, down, up. And on the A major, down, up, down. Now let's think about the timing of that. We'll count it out. Often this is helpful, I think. So it's actually a 2-bar strumming pattern. And the first bar, the first 4 beats, are entirely on the D major. And the timing of that is 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay? Down, 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 up, down. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now when we get to the G major, we stay on that one for half a bar. And we're going to play down, up, down, up. And the timing is 1 and 2 and, okay, and then we go to the A major also for half a bar for 2 beats, and the timing of that is 3 and 4. So we're just playing down, up, down. We're not playing on the and after the 4. So 3 and 4, down, up, down. So put that together and we have a 2-bar strumming pattern, 8 beats, and it sounds like this. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Okay. 1, 2, 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Now, when we get to the turnaround at the end of the verse, we've got to vary our strumming pattern a bit there. And what I suggest you do on that turnaround is something like this. Down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down. So we're playing down, down on the D, and then down, up, down on the G, back to the D, and just down, down again, and on the A7, down, up, down. Okay, so the timing there is 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. 1, 2, 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3 and 4. You can use the same strumming pattern for the other turnaround, the turnaround that ends the second verse as well. Same thing, just down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down. Now when we get to the bridge, we can apply our original strumming pattern to the bridge. That's the 2-bar strumming pattern I showed you at the beginning of this section. Now, the secret here is that each chord in the bridge is going to be held for 2 bars until we get to the B flat. The B flat and the A7 at the end of the bridge are 1 bar each, but the G is going to be held for 2 bars. So we're going to play our entire strumming pattern on that G. So down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Okay? And if I put the singing over that, it's every day lasts a little longer. Alright? Same thing when we get to the C major, apply the whole 2-bar strumming pattern to that as well. Down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Every way love's a little stronger. And again, same with the F major as well. The entire strumming pattern can be played on that because it lasts for 2 bars. Come what may, will you always long for? Now, when we get to the B flat, that's only lasts for 1 bar, so we can play the first half of the strumming pattern there. True love from. Now, when we get to the A7 again, that lasts for 1 bar, so you can play the other half of the strumming pattern. Me. Or if you want to vary it a little bit to make it a little bit more dynamic, you can just play downs on that A7. Me. It's got a slightly different feel. If you want to really vary it, mute with your right hand, mute the strings there by holding your right hand against the bridge, just here, and then just play downs. Me. So you have this true love for me. Okay? Now, in a moment, I'm going to show you how you can play this song using your thumb and the index finger on your right hand. Before I do that, let me just say, if you've been enjoying this video, please do hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do subscribe, because then you'll be notified about all of the future videos that I publish. And please also join as a member. It's really cheap to do that. It supports the channel. And also you'll get special early access to all my guitar lessons too. All right, let's look at how to play the song using your thumb and the index finger on your right hand. So those of you that have subscribed to the channel for a while will know that I'm a big fan of putting the pick, your plectrum down and playing with your fingers sometimes. Nothing wrong with a pick, but I just like playing with my fingers. Gives you a slightly softer, different sound. Let me demo how you can play this song using your thumb and your index finger, and then I'll talk you through how to do it. So here's the demo. Every day it's a getting closer, going faster, and a roller coaster. Love like yours must surely come my way. All right, let's have a look at that then. So basically what we're doing on the first and the third beat of the bar, we can use the thumb to play a bass note. Now the overall pattern is pretty similar to the pattern that I showed you with the pick. You remember that was started with down, 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 up, down, 1, 2, 3 and 4. And we're kind of doing the same thing, except that the downs now on the first beat and the third beat are played by the thumb. So thumb, 1, and then second beat, you're going to play a down with your index finger. Now, the thumb is playing the bass note. That's the 4th string. That's the note of D, sort of ignoring the capo. The note of D, which is the root note of this D chord. So thumb plays that 4th string, the root note on the first beat. On the second beat, the index finger is going to play a down on the 3 treble strings, 3rd, 2nd and 1st string, like that. So we have 1, 2. Now, beat 3, the thumb is going to play a bass string again, and this time it can play the 5th string, which is the note of A. It's also within the D chord. You know, strictly speaking, it makes this chord a D over A, but let's not worry too much about that. So 5th string with this thumb, that's on beat 3, and then 4, and we're going to play down, up on the treble strings with our index finger. So down on strings 3, 2, 1, and then up again on the same strings. So put that together and we have this. Okay. Every day. Now we go to our G chord. Again, we're going to do something very similar to the strumming pattern I showed you. So here, remember the strumming pattern was down, up, wasn't it? All we're going to do is substitute the first down with the thumb, playing the bass note of the chord, which is the 6th string, note of G, ignoring the capo. So that's beat 1. And then on the and 2 and, we're going to play up, down, up with our index finger, again, focusing on those 3 top strings. So like that. So we have 1 and 2 and. So far, starting with the D and going to the G chord, we have every day it's a getting. Now we go to the A chord, and again it's going to be very similar to the strumming pattern, except that we're going to substitute the first down with a bass note played by the thumb, which will be the 5th string. That's the root of the chord. And then we're just going to play with our index finger on the treble strings and up, down. Okay, 3 and 4, like that. 3 and 4. So if I put that entire pattern together, you have this. very similar to the strumming pattern, but just has a different sound, and it's nice to pick out the individual bass notes. You could do that using a plectrum. It's just that this is going to sound a little bit different, a little bit softer, a little bit woodier. Brings out the kind of the woodiness of the guitar, and you lose a bit of the brightness, I guess. It's swings and roundabouts. Anyway, we have this. Every day it's a getting closer, going faster, and a roller coaster. Love like yours must surely come my way. And then on the turnaround we have way, hey. So that bass note on the D and a down, and then on the G, bass note up, down. Very similar to the strumming pattern again. Back to the D, bass note down, and then on the A, bass note up,